How is everyone doing? Hello, can you all hear me?
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you doing? How is the magic working for you?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, yesterday's I have not done it completely. I just did for one thing, and yesterday I made that note also, magic note for money.
Okay.
So, yes, I prepared that note.
You have to make it for top 10 desires, right?
Uh, yes, ma'am. That desire list actually, I have not completed that exercise because I was actually out yesterday.
Hmm.
So that's why. But yes, I have done that note one. Matlab previous exercise, I am completing one by one. And this is also I'm doing it like magical to do list. I'm doing it simultaneously. That 100 steps of saying thank you. That heart one that I'm doing. But this top 10 desire actually, I have not prepared a list because I was
Okay.
out, ma'am, and I came late night, late evening. So I thought now it's night. I have to open it into 2, 3 occasion. So I thought I'll do it tomorrow morning.
Okay. So make sure you do it today and you will
Yes,
have
yes,
magical
definitely.
results. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
All right. Anybody would like to share anything or any questions? Okay. So let's start the chapter today. Who will be reading today?
I can read.
Okay. Yes, we can start now. It's day 24, the magic wand.
Shall
Yes,
I
so if you
start?
can see, yeah, just a second. So if you can see, there's a magic wand. So like until now, you were in, in school and high school, then college, and now you had questions like, how do I get my daughter in this program? How do I, fix my mother? How do I fix my spouse? Something you want to correct in somebody else who is dear to you, right? So today you become the magic wand. As you can see in the picture, there's a magic wand which is throwing pixie dust, which is I guess all of you all know what a magic wand is. So today you all become the magic wand, and you can fix other people. Let's see how to do that. And yes, continue.
Day 24. The magic wand. Have you ever wished you had a magic wand so that you could just wave your wand and help the people you love? Well, today's magical practice will show you how you can use life's real magic wand to help others. When you fervently want to help another person, you have immense power. But when you direct that power with gratitude, you really do have a magic wand that can help the people you care about. Energy flows where your attention goes. So when you direct the energy of gratitude toward another person's needs, that's where the energy goes. This is the very reason why Jesus said thank you before he performed a miracle. Gratitude is an invisible but real force of energy, and coupled with the energy of your desire, it is just like having a magic wand.
Okay. So, have you ever wished you had a magic wand? Like, do you sometimes passionately feel that I really want my daughter or my son to get married? Sometimes you really wish to help the other person. Okay, you really wish that you could just have a magic wand. You could just do some magic on the other person. Okay, so today's chapter is that where you can become a magic wand for other person. When you direct that power with gratitude, you really do have a magic wand that can help the people you care about. And remember, you can't do it for the negative things. Like you can't, I don't want this person to earn money and then you wave a magic wand. No, it doesn't work like that. So please don't ask me if other people do it or not, because it doesn't work like that. You also can't do it for other people because it will always decrease everything in your life. So magic wand is only for the good things. Okay, so energy flows where attention goes. Now, this is a very important line. And that is why we say that, the first book that you have to read is The Secret. You have to understand how the law of attraction works. And of course, now when you go back to see your life, you will see the statement very, very clearly. Energy flows where attention goes, wherever your attention is. So supposing today you decide to see a orange car, when you go out you will find a lot of orange car and you will see आज मुझे कुछ ज़्यादा दिख रही है, because today your attention is there. So you will see a lot of orange cars. And it applies to everything in life. Supposing you have a headache, if you keep saying it, if you keep focusing your energy on the headache, you will feel it a lot more than it is. Supposing वो 50% है, but if you keep seeing it, keep focusing on it, keep telling other people, your entire focus is just on the headache, it will increase and it will make you feel like it is 100% or maybe much more than that. So energy flows where attention goes, and so when you direct the energy of gratitude towards person's needs, another person's needs, that's where the energy goes. Okay, so now you want your son or daughter to get married. So now when you flow that energy, like energy of gratitude, you keep writing in your journal that I'm thankful for my son to get married. You are directing the flow of energy there. This is the very reason why Jesus said thank you before he performed a miracle. Before he performed any miracle, he said thank you. Gratitude is an invisible but real force of energy, like just like air or god or electricity. It is invisible, but it is very real, and now we have seen it. Today is day 23, and we all of us have really seen everything changing because of magic. So it does exist, and coupled with the energy of your desire, it is just like having a magic wand. And if your desire is very very strong, it is like a magic wand. Let's see how to turn ourselves into a magic wand. Yes, continue.
People people who wait for a magic wand fail to see that they are the magic wand. Thomas Leonard. If you have a family member, friend, or anyone you care about who is lacking physical health, in financial trouble, unhappy in their work, stressed, suffering because a relationship has ended, lost confidence in him or herself, suffering from mental problems, or feeling down about their life, you can use the invisible force of gratitude to help them with their health, wealth, and happiness.
Okay, so people who wait for a magic wand fail to see that they are the magic wand. So many times we go to some gurus, we go to pundits, and we go to so many temples, and we go to so many places. We go to other people's sessions and we say that आपका magic wand घुमा दो, or we say go to pundits and say कि आपका सर पे हाथ रख दो तो हमारी daughter की शादी हो जाएगी. So people who wait for a magic wand, they believe that the other person is a magic wand. Okay, that is why they say कि आपके हाथ से मेरी daughter की शादी हो जाएगी या son की शादी हो जाएगी. No, these such people who go to other people, they fail to see that they are the magic wand. Okay, because they are not putting their own energy, that is why they need other people's energy. This is what this particular statement is saying, and always remember this. So supposing I keep telling my mother कि मम्मी आप मेरे सिर पे हाथ रख दो, आशीर्वाद रख दो कि मेरे को है ना खूब बिजनेस में ऊंचाइयां मिले, and whatever I would want to say to her. So okay, so that means that I am failing to see that I am the magic word. I can't, nobody else can be a magic wand for me until I become it for myself. So, instead of going to my mother or anyone else, I can become that for myself. So believe that you are the magic wand, be it anyone. All of us have that power. All of us, if you want to do anything, like if I am the magic wand, I can cure other people also, I can cure myself also. I can heal anything and give them what they want. So stop finding the magic in other people, be it temples, be it pundits or gurus or anyone. So yes, if you have, and now you have magic dust in you. I literally, whenever we go anywhere, I feel that it is not working well. Just put the magic dust with your eye. That's it. You don't even have to do this. You just have to put the magic from your eyes through. You just have to throw the magic dust. Okay, so if you have a family member, friend, or anyone you care about who is lacking physical health, in financial trouble, unhappy in their work, stressed, suffering because the relationship has ended. Anything, anyone you find is suffering from anything, there's no confidence, there's hair fall, feeling down about life, you can use the invisible force of gratitude to help them with their wealth, health, and happiness. You can make them healthy, wealthy, and happy just by your magic wand. Okay, please continue. Vishaka.
Yes, ma'am. To wave your magic wand for another's health, imagine that the person's health has been fully restored and say the magic words, thank you, in the heartfelt celebration of receiving the news that he or she is full of health again. You could imagine the person calling you to give you the news, or imagine them telling you in person, I really see and feel your reaction. When you can feel as grateful now as you would when you heard the news that the person's health has been fully restored, it will guarantee that the gratitude you feel is as sincere and as powerful as it can be.
Okay. To wave your magic wand for another's health, imagine that the person's health has been fully restored and say the magic words thank you in heartfelt celebration of receiving the news that he or she is full of health again. Supposing you have a parent who is, or chacha, chachi, tai, tau, anyone, any relative, anyone. But I would suggest that you would choose three people who are very close to you. So today, what you have to do is, supposing this is just just an example. If you have someone who's suffering from any health issues, so what you have to do is you have to um, when you want to wave a magic wand for somebody's health, you have to say magic words thank you in heartfelt celebration. That means you are believing that the other person is fully healthy again. You have received that news and you believe that the person is in full, in like in the pink of his or her health again. You could imagine the person calling you to give you the news, or imagine them telling you in person. Like we had imagined that we what will we be doing when we our desires done and we have received it. So today you are imagining that the other person is calling you, or they are imagining them telling you the news if they stay in your house, and really see and feel your reaction. How would you react now? Supposing you feel that your parent has called up to tell that my entire problem is gone and whatever issues I had, they all solved, I'm in full health. How would you react to that? So feel that reaction today. When you can feel as grateful now as you would when you heard the news that the person's health had been fully restored, it will guarantee that the gratitude you feel is as sincere and as powerful it can be. So, of course, when you have heard that news, sometimes you will have tears of joy. Sometimes you will, that reaction would be very sincere and powerful. So, today you have to do that. And also, if you could just realize what this book is doing, if you were reading it on your own, if when I was reading it on my own, I was just, reading it and not thinking about it so much. Now, see what this book is doing is it is giving gratitude, and it is while doing that, it is making you visualize, it is making you feel that everything is already happened. Okay, so you are create literally creating your life. Now when this is what you're imagining right now, you're feeling that it's happened, so it will have to come in real life. And when you see that coming in real life, you know that you have created it. So this book is only teaching you how to create one by one, slowly and gradually. It's teaching you how to literally create your life the way you want it. So, yes, Vishaka, please continue from here.
To wave your magic wand to help someone you love with their wealth, follow the same magical practice and be as grateful as if they had the wealth they needed right now. Imagine their wealth has been fully restored. It is done. And you are saying the magic words, thank you, because you have just received the amazing news.
Okay. So it might be that you want to help someone become wealthy again. Someone might be in some financial pressure. Someone might be, not so rich as you want them to be, or you want them to have some more wealth. You can do it very easily. You can just, imagine that their wealth has been restored. It is done, and imagine their reaction. Imagine them calling you or telling you in person how they have received the wealth they would want to receive. say the magic words thank you before you have just received the because you have just received the amazing news. So I do that with a lot of people. So the people I work with, like my yoga teacher or my driver, whenever I am with them, I keep imagining that they're telling कि आज हमारे साथ ये हुआ, आज हमने इतना money कमाया. Sometimes like people share, sometimes not always, right? So I'm very close to my yoga teacher. So I imagine that she's telling me, and she actually ends up telling me, today I got so many clients. Now earlier on lockdown से पहले मेरा इतना ज्यादा नहीं था जितना अभी हो गया है. So I left in the morning at 5 o'clock, and it's 6 o'clock right now in the evening, and I worked so hard and it is paying off so well. I keep imagining such things that she's telling me, and she's earning money and she's happy, and they keep on happening with her. Like literally, I'm not saying I am creating her life, but I'm saying that you can use your magic wand. You never know how your small thing can help somebody else. So do imagine that. If you see that your um brother or your spouse sometimes has any financial pressure, like they might be alone or they might be feeling down, sometimes their order might have lost. So you can use the magic dust, you can use the magic wand on them. So this is what it means. You can see that the other person has restored their wealth. Okay, continue, please.
If a person you know is going through a tough time, but you don't know what specifically they need, or if they need help in more than one area, then you can follow the same magical practice and wave your magic wand by giving thanks for their happiness or for their health, wealth, and happiness together.
Okay. So sometimes you see that a person is sad, but you don't know what to do. Like they might not be getting married, or I have a maid in my house who's divorced, so I don't know how to help her. I don't know if I should say that she's healthy, wealthy, or happy, or what to say. So what you can do in simply any situation like that where you don't know what exactly the person wants, you can wave your magic wand by giving thanks for their happiness, that they are happy in life and they are happy, so that means they have what they want. So you don't have to worry about what they really want. Just be happy that they have health, wealth, happiness, and everything that they want. So this is what you can do. So yes, continue, Vishaka.
Today, choose three people you care about who are currently in need of health, wealth, or happiness, or all three. Get a photograph of each person if you have one, and keep the photographs in front of you while doing this practice.
Okay, so today you have to get three people who need either health, wealth, or happiness, or all three. But make sure those are people you care about. Like right now, don't pick up your yoga teacher or your people who are a little I would suggest take people who are connected with you and who you really care about. Maybe your family members or anyone, because all of us have some people in our life, in our families, who we really wish to help, like maybe our parents about health, maybe our husbands or brothers when it comes to wealth, or anyone. Maybe we want somebody to get married, maybe we want somebody to restore their happiness out of a broken relationship, anything. So choose three people who you care about, take a photograph of each person. Supposing they stay in your house, then also you can take a photograph. Make sure it is not a group photograph, it is either only with you or their single photograph in front of you while doing this practice. Now, please continue.
Take the first person, hold a photograph in your hand, then close your eyes and for 1 minute visualize yourself receiving the news and that the person has been fully restored with whatever they need. It is much easier to visualize yourself receiving the news than it is to visualize, for example, an ill person healthy again, or a depressed person happy again, or a financially stressed person abundant again. And you will feel more excitement and gratitude if you involve yourself in your visualization.
Okay, so today we're becoming the magic wand. So the catch in this magic wand is, how do you feel like like we visualize for ourselves, but how can we visualize for the other person? It might be a little difficult task. So what we are doing today is we are taking a photograph in our hand, closing our eyes, and for 1 minute, you can do it for any amount of time, but since we are just starting over, it might be a little difficult, so choose only 1 minute for today. You what you visualize is you are receiving the news of the other person being fully restored, so you are putting yourself in the visualization. So that is, see, now one thing is, you can see, like supposing at my place, as you all know, some time back my taiji had a fall, and there was like her, whatever her operation had been done. So instead of I closing my eyes, taking a photograph of her in my hand, and closing my eyes and thinking that she is walking around happily as she used to, she's running around happily, instead of visualizing that, I could visualize by putting myself in the visualization. What I could visualize it is, I am getting a news that Taiji is now fully restored, and her health is restored, and like she is in full health now. She's walking and she's running and she's going to different places in one single day. So you are putting yourself in the visualization. If you want your kid to get married, think that you are getting the news that the engagement is at this time. You're calling different people that today is the engagement, you need flower arrangements, you need a dress, you need some footwear, whatever it is. Like, put yourself in the visualization, so it becomes much more happier. um, yes, so you will feel more excitement, gratitude, because you are involving yourself in that visualization. Now continue.
Open your eyes and with the photograph still in your hand, say the magic words thank you slowly 3 times for that person's health, wealth, or happiness, or whatever combination they need. Thank you, thank you, thank you for health, wealth, or happiness. As you finish with one person, move on to the next person and follow the same 2 steps until you have finished the magic wand practice by sending health, wealth, or happiness to all 3 people.
Okay, so supposing you have a kid who is, studying right now, and you want good marks for him or her in his exam. So what you have to do is, after you're done visualizing, after your visualization, this is the assignment, so please hear carefully. After you're done with the visualization, open your eyes, and while the photograph is still in your hand, say the magic word slowly 3 times, and just say thank you, thank you, thank you for, supposing the and whatever the name of your kid is, Aryan, supposing Aryan's health, wealth, or happiness. You could say thank you, thank you, thank you for Aryan achieving very good marks in his exam. So you have to say that slowly, slowly, slowly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now see, you are creating something. That is why you're saying thank you 3 times, as I had mentioned earlier, as the book has mentioned. If you, when you're creating something, you have to say thank you 3 times. Otherwise, once is enough. So because three is the number of creation, and when you're done with one person, repeat the same 2 steps of the magic wand practice for another 2 people. So total 3 people today. So yes, continue.
Ma'am, I was having one query for the previous paragraph.
Yes,
Can I
ask
ask now?
please. Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, can you turn the page? Previous page.
Yeah.
Yes. Ma'am, that example, take the first person, hold their photograph in your hand. So there it's written like visualize yourself receiving the news or that person has been fully restored. You
Yes.
getting that last para?
Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is right. It is written. It is much easier to visualize yourself receiving the news than it is to visualize. I didn't got that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Okay. So this is when I explained now that um supposing I just visualize that my Taiji is running around, and I'm only visualizing about her. So this is the later part of this. Then it is to visualize. ये करने से अच्छा, then, like, इससे अच्छा क्या है? It is much easier to visualize yourself receiving the news. Visualize that you are receiving the news, that you are putting yourself into that visualization. How are you putting yourself? You, like, you close your eyes, you visualize that I am getting the news that Taiji is running now. Then another could be example could be, I am getting the news that my daughter or son is getting engaged, or you visualize that I am getting the news through phone call or in person, that the debts that we had, that my husband or my father or my brother, anyone had a small debt, it is now all clear. So put yourself in the visualization. So what it is saying is, visualize yourself instead of just visualizing you, because it is, today's chapter is about the other person, right? So instead of visualizing about the other person, visualize that you are getting the news that the other person is right. So the content is same, you're just putting yourself into that visualization. Do you get the point?
Yes.
Okay, so great. If you still have any doubt, then you can ask me. Okay, and you can continue also.
You can also use this powerful practice when you're walking down the street or going about your day and you come across someone who is obviously lacking happiness, health, or wealth. Imagine you have a magic wand and in your mind wave it by giving heartfelt thanks for their wealth, health, and happiness. And know that you have set a real force of energy into motion. Using
Please
gratitude
continue.
to using gratitude to help someone else with his or her health, wealth, and happiness is the single greatest act of gratitude you can perform. And one of the magical things about it is that the health, wealth, and happiness you fervently wish for others, you also bring to yourself.
Okay, so you can also use this powerful practice when going down the street or going about your day and you come across someone who is obviously lacking happiness, health, or wealth. As I said, I use it on my yoga teacher, or whenever, like now, because I'm using it since 6 months. So yeah, first of all, one thing, we'll just be completing 1 month. So 1 month is never enough. Like when you are learning a new skill, when you're learning anything in life, like you really take time. But even if it's something small like badminton, 1 month is not enough. You know what magic is. Now you are into this world. That is true. You have started to use it, but you are not like you are not super players in this field. So what you have to do to become a super player, you have to continue this magic every single day. I would suggest, right now there is no plan of me taking the sessions, but you could take your own sessions, or you could at least every day you could read just one chapter and make sure that you are into this world. Because if you leave it even for one day, like you have to constantly put in your effort. If you leave it for one day, you will forget it. You will forget it. Trust me, it has happened with me. I've been doing this since 10 years, and you will forget it, at least a lot of things. So now when I'm doing it since 6 months regularly, I have gotten some power, I believe, and I've started to believe in magic more. And what I do now is, whenever I go down the street also and I feel that somebody really needs my help, I come across some beggars or some sweepers, and obviously see that they are in some, one day I was just going down the street, I saw a sweeper who was, keeping her hand on her back, like she was sweeping, and her back might be aching. It seemed like that it was really aching, and she was still sweeping the floor. So I just put my magic dust on her. My car was stopped because of the traffic signal, so I visualized her, like, I cannot tell you exactly how I do it, but I have done it so many times that I visualized her being in full health and being happy doing whatever she was doing. I visualized that she was sweeping only because that is her work. Maybe she loves it, but in full health. Okay, so the only thing that I saw and wanted to correct that time was that her back pain is gone. So immediately, I don't know if it worked or not, but immediately she removed her hand. It was kept there since a long time, since I was on the signal. But immediately she moved her hand and she straightened it a bit and she started doing. I'm not saying I did some magic on her, but you never know. This is what this practice is about. You never know. You can really help other people and they would never know. Okay. And it because a lot of things work along with this, but this is something very powerful. So whenever you go down the street, also you can use it for anyone. Imagine you have a magic wand and in your mind wave it by giving heartfelt thanks for their health, wealth, and happiness, and know that you have set You have set a real force of energy into motion. So you are starting an energy circle. What you're doing is you are just waving a magic wand in your mind for anyone. Okay. So like बचपन में सोनपरी आता था, so there was a magic wand, if you remember. Okay, that Sonpari used to just do something, I don't exactly remember, but something like this. So yes, wave the magic wand whenever you see another person in trouble. Now, using gratitude to help someone else with his or her health, wealth, and happiness is the single greatest act of gratitude you can perform. The only way you can help that person is not by telling that person if somebody really needs some health, wealth, or happiness, they are sharing with you. The only way that you can help is not by giving them a lecture or telling them you do this, you do that. It will never work. Trust me, it will never work. That person will, in fact, next time might not want to share with you because you are just going on and off about what he or she should be doing. So the only thing that you can do to actually help the other person is wave the magic wand in your mind. And one of the magical things about that is that health, wealth, and happiness, you fervently, for what is fervently, this has come second time in this chapter, so it means you passionately, or you really really desperately wish for others. You really want your brother or anyone, your daughter, to get married. You really wish for that person to have that health, wealth, or happiness in any way. You also bring to yourself. Okay, so I don't really want to dwell on this more, because I want to do it with what do you call a nishkam bhav, like without the feeling of getting something in return. So it, the chapter only says that it brings to you when you wish well for others. Universe is wishing well for you. Like it is giving that happiness, health, and well to you as well. So I'm not somebody who would do that for that motive, but it is just letting you know that this happens. You may or may not want it, but this happens. So yes, today was a very short chapter. It is about being a magic wand to other people. And so many times you feel that you are the lucky, like the other person is the lucky charm. Like sometimes, when I used to go out with my father, I used to believe that whenever I go out shopping with him, I get the best things. Supposing generally I don't find a lot of clothes. I'm very choosy. I find two or three clothes when in one shopping trip. But when I go out with him, I find at least 12 to 15 clothes, and I buy them. And I have always felt that he's my lucky charm. This is what I used to believe about him. And I used to tell it, and I used to like he also used to feel good. He used to take it in fun, but I used to really feel it, and I used to feel that he's my lucky charm. So like he's the magic wand. So this is what I used to do. And now when I got married, I started to literally, like, for 1 year, it didn't work out for me, because it was a usual thing that we go out and we find a few things. And because I'm really very choosy about my outfit, so when this used to happen, I started to say that you are my magic wand, you are my magic, you are my lucky charm, just to put the magic in motion. You can do it for yourself also. I'm just giving you an example. But just because I started saying it, my husband actually became my lucky charm, and today I don't want to go shopping without him. No matter how much ever busy he is or he is not, I might skip shopping, but I want to go with him because I believe that he is my magic charm. And I have put that magic in him, or he himself has started to believe that she's saying to kuch hoga, masti mein, like, this is all in fun. It is not so serious. But when I'm describing it, you know, realize the kind of feelings that I have because I'm doing it in happiness and all fun, and I'm feeling very good about it. So it really happens that the other person becomes your magic wand. So this you can do in your life for yourself also. The entire chapter is to tell you that you are the magic wand. You can become that person for anyone. So sometimes you have lucky mascots, so become that lucky person for yourself. This chapter was all about that. Be the magic wand for other people and for yourself. Please continue, Bishaka.
Magic practice number 24. The magic wand. Step 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can.
Okay, so
Step
one thing, sorry, Vishaka. So this you have to do every day now, you know that. So sometimes we get lazy and sometimes we get late for the day. So what I have started to do lately, because I skipped one day and I really didn't like it, I thought that the day was wasted. So I did it eventually after an hour or two, but I was very not happy about it, because I take this count your blessings very seriously. As you can see, I literally do 300-400 in a day. So what I started to do after that one particular days, when I sleep at night, I keep my book, this one, and a pen on my bedside only, so that the first thing that I wake up, even if I don't have time, like I can just take out 1 minute. Even that is enough for 10 blessings. At least 10 you have to write. You can write any amount, but at least 10. So 1 minute may I can do those 10 blessings and actually feel that I'm getting those 10 blessings. So I put it on my side table. So this is what I would suggest, that as you're keeping your magic rock, you can at your side table all the time. You can keep this book not all the time, but at least when you go to sleep. So keep it on your bedside table. So next morning you will have to, like, when you're putting it inside your drawer, or it's anywhere inside your desk or anything, you will use it. So this is one thing that I would suggest. Okay, please continue.
Choose 3 people who you care about and who you would like to help with more health, wealth, happiness, or all three. Step 3. If you have them, collect a photograph of each of the 3 people and keep it in front of you while doing the magic wand practice. Step 4. Take
Okay,
one
so
per
yeah, just a second. So step two is choose 3 people who you care. I'm reading it again and again, so like it really gets into your mind. So you have to choose 3 people you care about and who you would like to help with health, wealth, happiness, or all three, in any which way. Like happiness is in any form. Now three, if you have them, collect a photo. Now you have chosen 3 people. Okay, make sure they are close people. Collect a photograph of each three people. It could be a physical photograph or in your phone. Keep it in front of you while doing the magic wand practice. Now this is important. Why this is important is because you get. Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Yes.
sorry. Sorry, I muted myself. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yes, you catch frequencies. So this world is only about frequencies. Like, when you see a photograph, you can directly see the person through, like, frequency. I cannot explain it, but I'm not delving into more. But yes, this is an important step. And also I would like to say that the universe is also working only on frequencies. No matter how good of a heart or how bad of a heart or mind you have, but your frequency is only catched by the universe. If you're feeling irritating today, it is in your frequency, it is in your aura, and the universe will give you more irritating situations. If you are really happy about something today, universe will give you more happy situations because you are happy today. So yes, it is a universe of frequencies, which is very important. And I'm not talking about it much, but understand that this part is very important. So sometimes when you are starting to do, like I've done it, so that's why I'm telling you, initial 1 2 months you become little lazy, and you become like you try to shorten the process, which is already very short. So today what you have to do is just take a photograph and visualize for 1 minute. Make sure you take a photograph. Now, number four.
Take one person at a time and hold their Take one person at a time and hold their photograph in your hand. Close your eyes and for 1 minute visualize the person's health, wealth, or happiness has been fully restored and you are receiving the news.
Okay. So yes, you have to take the photograph in your hand. Close your eyes and for 1 minute visualize their you are receiving the news of their full health, wealth, and happiness. Yes, continue.
Step 5. Open your eyes and with the photograph still in your hand, say the magic words slowly. Thank you, thank you, thank you for health, wealth, or happiness.
Okay, so I hope this is clear. Once you're done visualizing, open your eyes and the photograph is still in your hands. Say thank you. Keep the photograph here or the mobile here where you have the photo. Say thank you, thank you, thank you for Aryan's good marks in this exam. So, like, this was an example. Yes, continue.
Step 6. As you finish with one person, move on to the next person and follow the same 2 steps until you have finished the magic wand practice for all 3 people.
Okay, so you have to do it
Step
for all three people. And the seventh one is the magic rock, which is again important. So earlier on, I used to, have have a, how do I say, have a like hard time sleeping. So I couldn't sleep. Like sometimes I feel sleepy, sometimes I don't. It used to happen like that. But now, since I'm doing the magic rock practice, there's no way that I don't fall asleep. I just, thank the universe first, and then I do the magic rock practice. And instead of just choosing one particular thing that is the best thing in my life, I keep thanking for everything because I'm putting that in motion. I'm putting those thank yous and why in my subconscious mind, and I believe that is happening to me. And while I wake up, I believe that all through the night those magics have worked. And sometimes literally the scenarios change. Like one day I had a tiff with somebody, like a friend, and I visualized at night that everything is great. I'm getting the news that the friend is saying that I'm sorry for what I did, or I forgive you for what I did, any which way, like how I want to do it. So I flipped the script in my mind. I made a script which is is in my favor, and also in the other person's favor, so it is a win-win. And by next morning I had such great feelings about that friend that I had a fight with. And she called me, and she said ki raat gayi, baat khatam ho gayi, and we were back to being normal again. Like this has happened to me in so many areas with so many people. So you can literally use your magic rock and put so much energy into it. It is not even funny. I'm telling you, this is the best thing that can happen to you. Count your blessings, and magic wand exercises are non-negotiable. Like you have to do them. Okay, so any questions or sharings today? Anyone? Anything?
Ma'am, when we take the magic rock and by while sleeping before we go to sleep, so that time we have to say thank you magic rock or thank you universe. Because what I do, I hold a stone and I say thank you universe for today's beautiful day, and then I count all my blessings I received today, and I was grateful for. So that I do.
That is completely on you. Like you can say thank you God, thank you universe. You can address it to somebody who's not living right now. You can do anything you want. Like generally I like to say thank you universe. So you can do it anything. The book says you just have to say thank you with all your heart. That is it. So you can say thank you to the person. Like if you're supposing I'm thanking you, like thank you Bishaka for reading so nicely. So at night when I'm sleeping, I could say thank you to all my participants who come to my class every morning, and they read so nicely, they share so nicely. This is what you can do. Like you can address it to the person you are thinking about. You can address it to the universe or to the God, or specific God that you believe in, like Hanumanji, Krishna ji, anyone. You can do anything that you want.
Okay.
Yes. Any more questions or sharings? If you would have, then please share. Anyone wants to share anything?
Can I share one thing? Not
Yes, please.
related to yesterday's chapter, but previous chapter.
Yes.
I'm having a wedding of my cousin in next week only, so we are like doing kind of shopping and all, but not that much, but still whatever I can do. So I ordered earrings. Means I was seeing the Big Boss episode this weekend, last weekend episode, and I saw one of the celeb wearing a very nice Chand Bali earring. So I was very fond of that. So I thought to check it on her page from where the stylish has been sent her. So I checked from that, and then I asked and I placed an inquiry on that Instagram only, that website, and they gave me a certain price. So I said okay, okay, fine. Then I was like, okay, I was thinking like I should go for this or not, or how it would look on me, like that. So but what happened, that that person used to reply me late, like we do inquiry for products on Instagram, that how much price is this. So she used to reply me once a day, then next question if I'll place after that, then one question next day, and like that. So she was like out of network area, she was having outer issues, she was out of city, so she was saying that I will come back by Friday, then I can discuss on it. I said, okay, fine, not an issue. So wedding is on 25th. So I wanted thing before 25th only. So after a day, I don't know what happened. I was like scrolling on Instagram and I found another person displayed same earring and she was selling it on. So I just thought to ping her that just to know the price. And I realized that she was selling in just half price than what the price I was getting in that previous person. So I didn't delay it. Then I just placed an order. I just had a word with her on phone just to know that viability. I mean, this is something real, and I'm going to get my product from Instagram. So I just called her late night, and then she spoke with me, and I was really thankful that she was selling at half price. So I was like, I thought to ask her whether the quality is problem or not. So she just told me that, see, I'm just new to this online selling, and I'm having very few followers. That's why I have to sell in a normal price. I cannot hike my price. So another website, they are having lot many followers, more than 20,000, more than 30,000. So yes, they can sell it in high price. I'm not having any collab with anyone. So yes, I'm very new into it. So I'm selling with a reasonable price and with less shipping charge, with just 50 rupees shipping charge she is selling. So the product is genuine. You can see it and you can notice it, not an issue. So I just felt okay, then I should go for this. So I was really grateful and thankful that day, that I was searching it since 2-3 days, and that one first Instagrammer, she was not replying me as early as I want. So I was not able to place the order because she was replying just one question answer in a day, like send me, can you send me the photo? So she used to send
Got
next
it.
day,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way. So I was thankful for this. So that happened with me day before yesterday. I
Wow,
got an half price I was looking for. I didn't imagine only.
wow, that is amazing. So that's amazing when you want to buy something and you find it in half price and better service. So that is really great. So you will start to see a lot more magics in your life like this, and you will start to save money. And in that process, you will also have much more money from the universe. So thank you, Bishaka, for sharing. This
Yes,
was
thank you so much
amazing.
for explaining me, because after you have started taking this exercise and session, I have started realizing it more in my real life.
Yes. So whenever you feel that you have a lack of money, correct your thinking about it. Like, just go out and give out some money with the feeling of gratitude that you are always the giver in life and of money. So you will have a lot more money in life. That is very true. And does anybody has any more sharings? I really wish all of you all have very good day, a very magical day where you find lots of magic, where you become the magic wands for other people. Trust that you are the magic wand and you can do magic. Like, these chapters have now made you the magic wand. They have started to make you to visualize. They have started to make you be grateful in any and every situation, be it a negative situation, be it health, wealth, money, or any other happiness, or they have started in relationships especially. So when a relationship start to um, thrive, they start to become good, you start to become good in other areas also. So half the battle is already won. And today we are at day 23, and only 7 days are left. So I would really want, if you have not done anything until now, it is absolutely okay. But don't beat, like, entire month will go by and you will not do the practice, so it won't make any sense. So even if you have missed some practice, you can go back today and just do that. So today is a fresh day. Every day is a fresh day, and you have an opportunity to do what you have already missed. So that is what I would suggest to you. And thank you everyone for being in this session. We will see each other tomorrow at 8 o'clock. If there's still any question, you can ask me on the group. And thanks a lot. Take care. Have a magical day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.